speaking on vocab, of trying to basically preach to some kind of congregation. I don't know who he's talking to, but some kind of congregation that Edom is basically no more. It's that nation doesn't exist. Of course he would, because he's an Edomite. But anyways, and he pushes it. He pushes it in such a proud manner that you would, if you didn't have the eye salve, you would believe that motherfucker. And this is what Esau Edom does, man, and has done for many, many years, man, and still has our people under a spell, under his prideful spell, man. But anyways, it says back in 1 Timothy 6:20, and oppositions of science falsely so called. Right. So there's true science, and then there's science that's falsely so called, man. And that's what Esau Edom does, man. He pushes his own agenda and puts that stamp of science. Let's get the word science, man, real quick. He puts that stamp of science. All right, this is Edom Online Science. It says mid 14th century. See, that's the spirit, man. 14th century, 15th century. It says state or fact of knowing what is known, knowledge, or something acquired by study. Yeah, see, that's another thing Esau does, man. He pushes out a bunch of information and writes it all in a book, and gives you this big thick ass book, and he says, hey, based on science, and he slams this big ass book on the table and says, based on science, all the shit contained in this thing, or all this big ass encyclopedia library from A to damn Z, I know, state or fact of knowing. I'm the one that knows, not you. I'm the one that knows. And that's what he did when he beat our identity out of us, man, in slavery, in chattel slavery. We don't know what the fuck's going on, so now, yes, master, yeah. Where we gonna go? Is that good to eat, master? The chitterlings? Okay, I'll eat the pig shoot. And this devil, he comes out of the Caucasus Mountain. He's the basis of men, as the scriptures say, man. He's a degenerate. Okay? So it says acquired by study information. Yeah, the scriptures speak about much study maketh the mind, or make the body weary. Talking about many books. Esau Edom give you 1,001 books, man, to get you this little piece of paper, and you walk across a stage with people clapping for you, and you are studied. You got a degree in his so-called knowledge, in his so-called science, whatever field that may be. All right. It says also assurance of knowledge. Yeah, so we just talking about the degrees. I got my degree. I'm a doctor. My doctorate. This assures that I have knowledge. And you just spent 8 years of your life spinning your wheels, man. I'll just put it that way. Because the true knowledge comes out of the the true knowledge comes out of the scriptures, man. And the understanding of the scriptures through the prophets, man. this medicine out here, so-called medicine. Here, pop this pill. Take some of this Imodium, or this is for your head. You got the boogeyman's in your head. Here, take this pill and take it regularly. Pharmakia. That's witchcraft, man. They did the same shit back in medieval times. The nail of a newt and the blood of a bat, and a bat wing and a damn pig snout. Boil that shit up and you drink that, and you'll feel all better. Abominations, man. They do the same thing now, except they put it in a nice little cute little pill and tell you to take that shit, 2 times a day for the rest of your life. All right. Let's go back to so like I I don't know, the spirit just had me all over. But we'll go back to the definition of science. It says also assurance of knowledge, certitude. Yeah, a certificate, certitude, certainty. That goes into that pride, man. That prideful. It just comes. I posted that prideful look of Esau Edom, that he knows everything, and he should have that. I mean, based off of all of this great kingdom, Babylon the Great, which branches out into NATO and the EU, which is the beast, the ancient Roman Empire revived again. Yeah, I would have that fucking look too, I think. Shit. Be honest. If I didn't know the truth. Yeah. And many of our people do. When they get all these certificates and they get their stamp of approval by Esau Edom, man, their daddy Esau Edom. Can't tell them shit. So, hey, this devil, man. Hey, the Lord's about to bring him down, man. Let's grab a scripture and close out. He's going to bring him down, utterly. This is Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Right. Esau came out of those caves, man, when he was in a low estate in that the time the Byzantine Empire was on top, man, when Jake was ruling, man. And the Roman Empire, the Eastern or the Western Roman Empire had fallen. It says, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. Yeah, he still has those habitations high in his skyscrapers. He likes to sit on high and watch from a distance and do things from a distance. He's the prince of the power of the airs, man. He's up there with the internet, watching your every move. It says that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Right, this devil says in his heart, who's gonna fuck with me, man? I'm that nigga, Hey, but the Lord has something for him, man. The Lord has something for him, okay? And we're in those times when the Lord is going to, he's going to slap that spoon, that fork out of his mouth when he thinks that he's going to fill his belly with this NWO that he thinks he's going to fulfill. And he's going to utterly disappoint his ass, Hey, but Lord willing, that was edifying, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Racha Kodash. Shalom.